if I had to describe my exchange in 3 words, the first word would definitely be formative.
Oh. Okay.
It was a very formative experience. The second would definitely be an eye-opening experience.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the third would be life-changing. It was life-changing.
Yeah, she said it better. She said it better.
I'm an international student here in South Africa. I'm from Zambia, so I wanted to see how things in Europe are done in terms of politics. And I heard about the opportunity through the international office. I attended an information session where I heard 2 other students speak about their experiences.
I applied through the website, and it was a fairly easy application process. I just filled in some documents and wrote a couple of essays.
I was very pleasantly surprised when I arrived in Sweden. I was surprised by the diversity specifically. It was much more interesting than I initially anticipated.
It was definitely a bit laid back. I think that's the point of the exchange program, for you to actually experience the culture while also studying. So they give you that opportunity to do that without overwhelming you with like a lot of coursework.
Yeah, but what I enjoyed about the experience was the work-life balance. Like, while it was still academically interesting, it was nice to have the opportunity to also balance it with other things outside of school.
Yeah, definitely. I made a lot of friends. Now I have like friends all around the world, the US, some friends in Singapore, and so definitely meeting people or students from different countries was a plus. And then we also joined the
Association of African
African students, and there we met a lot of African students who were studying at Lund, and we got to experience like their experience as African students.
Yeah, we also made a few Swedish friends as well, which was nice.
Yeah, that was also nice.
So I think the opportunity of the exchange was very enticing because it presented us with the opportunity to travel in Europe. So for my birthday, I went to Paris, which was very nice. And since we lived in Malmö, which is in the south of Sweden, we could travel easily to Copenhagen. So we went there a few times as well, to Denmark.
Oh yeah, to Denmark. Yeah, because it's literally a train ride away.
Yeah.
So Swedish meatballs are a thing. So that's like their traditional food, I'd say. And yeah, so mash and meatballs with like a bit of beans. So now I love that.
And also in Sweden, they have this thing called fika, which is like, I don't know how you describe it, sort of like tea that you have throughout the day.
Yeah.
So sometimes after our classes around 4 o'clock, we'd go to a cafe and have fika with other Swedish students.
Yeah.
And then during Christmas as well, one of our Swedish friends invited us over to their place where their parents had created a Swedish feast for Christmas, and we tried so many Swedish delicacies, and that was very nice as well.
That was really nice. I think for me, I'd say it made me very aware. Obviously, Sweden being like one of the first world countries, it was a very different experience, like learning economics from their point of view compared to like us as like an African country.
As I said, I'm interested in global governance and how other societies do things. So it just made me much more driven to want to live internationally in the future.